Does something about this episode seem strange to you?
Certainly does, Governor. Most of the damage was done to private property. You know, photos, radios, that sort of stuff.
Which means it was directed to the women and not the department. We've got a vendetta on our hands.
Yes, it wouldn't surprise me. We'll have Buckley's for finding out who, though. They'll clam up the minute we start asking questions.
Well, all I can suggest is keep your ear close to the ground. Someone's upset about something. The sooner we find out, the better. Oh, and thanks for the prompt report.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Mrs. Reynolds. If I could have a moment?
I'm sorry, Len. Something else?
Yeah, it's young Bobby Mitchell. I suppose it's no secret how I feel about the kid.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, well, I've got this firm of electricians, and if the department would give the nod, I reckon I could swing her an apprenticeship.
An apprenticeship? I think that's a marvellous idea. Mind you, I don't know what the department would think. She has blotted her copybook a few times.
Yeah, well, I don't think she'd foul up this time. Anyway, it wouldn't hurt to try, would it?
No, it wouldn't. But I think we ought to keep it under our hats for the time being. No point in getting our hopes up yet. Yes? Oh, would you get Joe Hagan to fetch her for me, please? Thank you. Well, now we might find out something about Jane Doe. The doctor's just arrived.
So many people who cared.
I don't think he wanted all the fuss, but it seemed right somehow.
Phil.
They'd hold back. That's what tears are for. Leave the tears here with Phil and get on with your life.
Your sentiments or his?
Both. I'm sure he wouldn't have wanted you to spend the rest of your life mourning.
I know. But it isn't that easy to just walk away. I keep thinking about that last night. That awful fight. Oh, if only he knew how I felt.
He knew. At least I'd like to think he did.
Yes. We should have brought some flowers.
Maybe next time.
No. No next time.
I'll be in the car.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the eardrums or the larynx, as far as I can tell. If she is a mute, it could be psychosomatically induced, some sort of shock. But that's out of my field.
Well, do you think she should go to audiology for tests?
Certainly can't hurt. I'll give her a thorough going over, though, first. See what we can find.
All right, now we just have to take your clothes off. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Now, do it, Sister
Come on.
Calm down, we're not going to hurt you.
No!
Well, that certainly answers that question, doesn't it?
No! You not touch! It's forbidden! You leave! You leave me!
No, love, this is too much. What did I tell you?
One for each person and one for the pot.
This is for tea. This is salt. Just a soup song, that's enough. Too much is bad for you. Please, try to remember.
Oh, sorry. Gosh, I'm a duffer, aren't I?
Well,
I'll just take some.
nearly as much mess in here as there was in the cells this morning. But then you wouldn't know about that, would you, Kane?
Any reason why I should?
Oh, I thought the top dog knew everything that went on around here. Unless, of course, the women have had a change of heart.
The women don't have any say in it. And as long as I got that letter, neither do you.
Oh, careful.
Well, your little friend seems a bit huffy this morning.
Well, it's her problem, and please don't call her my friend. We're certainly not friends.
Really? Thought you two were pals. Regular pen pals, in fact.
Miss Ferguson, please don't play any games with me. If you've got something to say, please say it. If not, go. I'm very busy.
You still got the letter?
Oh, now we're talking. I've just heard what Rep said. This is all wrong. The letter is for my protection only, nobody else's. From now on, I'll take care of Ray Proctor only.
Myra,
I promised I wouldn't say anything.
then how can I help her? I know she can speak,
I
but if
speak
she's
with you.
but not tell name to shame family. This I never do.
She feels that she shamed her husband. If the family find out that she's in here, they'll lose face in the community.
I see.
Not mean to hurt anyone. I'm sorry.
You realize I'll have to put you on a charge?
Charge?
Punishment.
But why? Women show body only to husband. It's shameful for doctor to look.
But he was only trying to help. Doesn't she understand that?
I don't think she does, Mrs. Barry. In fact, I'd be very surprised if she's ever seen a doctor before. She's been kept in a house, treated almost like a slave. She hasn't even been out on her own.
Is this true?
It's tradition.
No wonder she doesn't want to get out of here.
Look, do you have to put on a charge? She's been through a nightmare already.
All right. But you will have to apologize, say sorry, to Officer Hagen and the others. And if there's any more trouble, you'll be put in solitary. That means you'll be locked up by yourself. Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Come on.
Thanks. I'll keep an eye on her.
Are you sure you feel up to it?
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, from what Keane said, I thought you were in need of a rest.
Ah, yes. Well, that was yesterday. I'm a very fast healer.
Where do you think you're going?
To the dining room. Someone's got to set up.
Pixie's doing that. You can sweep up the floors.
Sweep up the floors. Take out the rubbish. All the crap jobs. You're really pushing your luck, Proctor.
No, madam. Only you. And you know why? Because you're hurting my friends, and I won't have it. Do what you're told.
Yeah, well, nobody talks to me like that. Huh. You're going the right way to end up as sliced fruit.
Give me that knife.
Yeah, where's the
out! Get out of my kitchen. Get out of my kitchen. Do you hear me? Get out!
Well, this'll keep us going. I do a pretty mean omelette, but you're out of eggs.
Chris, really, I don't think...
Come on, dig in. It's all right. Just have some coffee and a bit of a talk. And if you don't feel like talking, send me home.
I'm afraid if I start, I won't be able to stop.
Then don't. Look, I hope you don't mind. I've done a bit of homework. I know about your first husband and about your son.
Marty? Well, we didn't see eye to eye for a while. No wonder he joined the Navy. Oh, everything's fine now. But I just don't seem to be able to make my personal life work.
Nonsense.
Is it? When I married Bob, I thought, this is it. This is the most important thing in my life. 2 years later, we were divorced.
So you picked the wrong man, that's all?
Oh, I don't know anything anymore. Perhaps this baby's my future.
Hey, come on, Meg, you can't mean that. I mean, we're not just talking about today and tomorrow. We're talking about the rest of your life. Think about that.
Murray, one for you.